Can you even put what the last week has been into words yet?
Uh, no, not really. I mean, it still doesn't even feel real. Um, this time last year, I was on our bottom car. So I was on like the backup car. And this year, at the beginning of the season, I was blessed with the opportunity to compete for the starting job on the five. Um, I won out, and yeah, I can't believe we ended up going all the way to the championship.
So NASCAR Cup Series champion, what does that mean to you? Like, what does that saying even just, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
I mean, it means everything. This is exactly what we're here for. This is exactly everything that you prepare for, and I'm very thankful that it came to fruition.
So a kid from Harrisburg, did you like NASCAR growing up? How did you kind of fall into this place?
No, so actually, growing up, I didn't watch NASCAR at all. I knew what pit crew was, but I never thought that I would be doing it. Um, I've been a football player since I was 5. Stopped playing at 25 to come here. My strength coach at Penn State actually hooked me up with a NASCAR recruiter. NASCAR recruiter knew a coach at Hendrick, and actually my first year out of college, I was picked up by the Steelers. And when I ended up getting cut, I got in contact with them, and I tried out. And for 2 years, I actually tried to get back into the league. Nothing happened, and like I kept pushing off NASCAR, and eventually I had to come to a decision: either NASCAR or keep chasing football. And if I kept chasing football, NASCAR may end up, going away. That might not be a possibility anymore. But yeah, I'm actually very glad that I made that decision.
When things kind of fall in this way, is it almost, I don't, deja vu? Do you think it's really almost like it just happened for a reason?
Um, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird when things work out like this. Um, I ever since I was young, I always thought I was going to be a player in the league, and have one of those amazing stories. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely bummed that football did not work out, but at the same time, I'm very glad that I ended up in this position. Very thankful.
So take me through a few of the stages of the race. Hendrick guys, you guys were one of the top teams the entire race. Actually, the 4 top cars were the top 4 cars the entire race. What kind of what was the message in the pits, honestly, when you guys were in contention?
I'm trying to piece it together. Everything like blends together to me. In the beginning of the race, we were leading. Our first couple pit stops were not really that good, but luckily we had stall number 1, so we didn't blow anything. I do recall our second to last pit stop was not that great either. We were 4th, and at that point in the race, no one was really moving anywhere. We weren't gaining on anyone. And I'm just thinking, like, there's no way that we have this great of a season to finish 4th. And, I'm talking to the team, and we're all praying for another pit stop. We knew that if we had another chance, just one more chance, that we would put together something nice and help Kyle out. And thankfully, that's what we got. And during the pit stop, most of the time you can just tell when everything is going fluid. I dropped the right side of the car. I'm running around. I'm like, okay, we're moving. Get to the left side, put on the left rear. And as soon as I drop the car, I look up and I see that we're ahead of Denny. And I was just looking. I wasn't sure, like, if we were going to beat him or not. But as soon as we crossed the line, I'm like, yo, like, we really just went from 4th to 1st. Like, this is crazy. It was definitely a crazy moment.
And definitely the right time to have one of your, if not the fastest pit stop the entire season.
Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. All the pit stops during the season matter, but the one that matters the most is the very last one. that situation right there, that's none of the pit stops prior to that mattered, except for that one.
Did you kind of feel like a sigh of relief that now it was just in your driver's hands to get it done for you guys?
Oh yeah, we know that like once we get Kyle out front, he's pretty good at holding people off. So once we got him up there, I didn't want to be too confident, but we knew he'd be all right.
And we know Kyle because he's raced so many times around this area, so many countless wins. What does it mean to be on his team, and how is he just a team player with you guys?
I mean, it's pretty cool being a part of his squad. He's a very humble dude, real cool, laid back, very respectful. I actually did not know too much about him. I honestly didn't even know that he raced, I guess in Pennsylvania, all the dirt track stuff. But it was cool to find all that stuff out, knowing that he actually raced around my hometown, and he was well known. But yeah, it's been cool working with him. He's a cool dude.
So now the dust has settled the last week. What is next for you? What's next for the team?
Oh, we're right back at it already. We got this next gen coming up, 2022, one lug. Practiced it a little bit this week, and we will have one more week of one lug practice, and then we'll have Thanksgiving, 2 more weeks of practice, and then we'll have Christmas break. But yes, it's right back at it.
So what would you say to someone who possibly may ever be in your shoes, if it's someone from Central PA or whoever, to not give up on the opportunities that you're really handed?
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to say because so you never want to give up on your dreams, obviously, but I feel like eventually there does come a point to where you have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision stings, but it can end up working out for you in the long run. And thankfully, that's what happened with me.
Has it really settled? Has anything really sunk in that you are a champion on the highest level of racing?
It's starting to kinda, but no, not really. It's still very new, and definitely a cool experience. Definitely glad I got to experience something like that. Not too many people get to experience a championship, but yeah, no, it's starting to slowly.